Hello, everyone. It's Katrin with Blend Precisely. And today is Wednesday, and I'm coming to you for a new feature. Actually, we pumped out last weekend, and that feature was requested by one of our customers. And I thought that was a really, really good request. And it's about the preference, saving your preferences actually before you start calculating your blends. And I'm just going to quickly go online here to see and make sure that you guys can see me, because sometimes it is, yeah, it's live. So I can see it, I think. All right, I think it's live. So there's sometimes a small little delay with everything. Anyway, so we are actually going to bring out quite a few new features in the next or in the upcoming weeks. And one of them is going to be also to adjust your prices. So that's going to be really cool. It's going to open up just a pop-up, and you will be able to adjust your prices really quickly. And Seth is working on this one right now. And then we have a long list of other feature requests, and one of them is also to add therapeutic properties. The Inky names is obviously up and coming. Allergens, species or plant species which are endangered, and so on. So a lot of stuff is coming down the pipeline. So let me just go ahead and share my screen today, and here we're gonna go. Yeah, you should be able to see it and share. And then I will show you the user preferences, the new one. Okay, I think you should be seeing me on the side. And here we go. So I'm logged into Blend Precisely here right now. It says live. It says we are live, but I want to make sure that it's been a little bit more tricky lately, and I think it's because Facebook made a lot of changes to everything, and for that reason I need to make just sure that, let's go to my pages. I can always see it on the phone best actually if we are live or not, and that makes it, yes, okay, we are live. All right, perfect. Seeing everything now. All right, so normally, or let's hide this one. Normally when you log in, you always have all the ingredients available here, either through the pop-up window, which is also called the hamburger over here, or you have them available here. And then you can click show only my ingredients, and then when you go in, only your ingredients will show up. Now we changed this one, so you don't need to go back and forth with the three things. So first of all, you can choose now your ingredients and your container parts to only show those ones. And then you can also choose to only see your currency. So if you're, for example, in Great Britain, you can have the Great British pounds, or if you're in Europe, you can have the Europe, and the US dollar, of course, is by default in there. And then also the same with the blend ingredients. As you know, we have all the different units for you here to blend in, but you can now choose your first or whatever units you use the most. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to just show you quickly how that's going to make your life easier. So you go over to your profile, click Preferences, and then Default Preferences is going to show up. So you can say always just show my ingredients, and you can change that later on. This is not permanent, so if you want to go back to show all ingredients, you can do that too. You can choose either one of them, the components and the ingredients, or both of them. And then you can go ahead and choose the units you use the most. For example, I use grams and drops and milliliters. So I want those three to always show up on the top. And I'm mostly calculating in euros, and that's over here because I'm in Portugal, and I'm going to go ahead and click Save. and then preferences are updated, and then you can go ahead and you will only see your essential oils and carrier oils and everything else. And then the same in here, it will only show your ingredients. And the same when you click here. So for example, I did not highlight components because I like to use the ones that are in Blend Precisely. So this one is unchecked. But if I go ahead now and, for example, use basil, lemon basil, I can put in 10 grams, drops, and milliliters here show up on the top. So those are my 3 preferred units I mostly use when I'm blending. So I can just go ahead, well, 10 grams is a lot, but I can just go ahead and have them always showing up on the top. So that's really, really nice. And then obviously, if you have US dollars, you can just go ahead and change it back to US dollars here too. But in preferences, you can go ahead and change it around at any point in time and set them new. And then you will be able to actually have them show up now. Here you can see show only my ingredients is enabled and this one has been disabled. If I go back and say both of those ones should be enabled, you will be able to see show only my ingredients, show only my components, and I'm only going to use grams and milliliters, and it's always going to be euros. And then you go ahead and click save, and then you will have both of these ones always enabled, and you go into the hamburger field and only yours will show up. You can always uncheck, of course, and then you have all of them show up. So as a preference, when you log in new, it will always choose the preference, which is marked here under preferences, but you can change them around while you're blending. But once you log back in, you will always have your preferences enabled for you. So that is the new feature, and I use this one now all the time. It's just really practical. Instead of, especially if you're already using Blend Precisely for a longer time, then you don't need to go through all of these ones. I mean, we know that you can search by typing in the names and so on, but you can now really choose only your ingredients, which makes maybe your life easier if you're blending a lot and trying out a lot. So this was all about user preferences. Let me just see. Hello, Laura. Yeah, so again, you can uncheck, you can get rid of it, you can replace it by anything you need to have. So user preferences got pushed out over the weekend. It's live for you now, and the next one you will like as well. And I'm just going to show you quickly what it's going to be. You see the prices here. So the request from one of our customers or multiple customers actually was like, oh, it would be really nice to adjust my prices in here in case I have other prices coming up, especially when you work with your ingredients. Sometimes the prices change, so you can then easily change them in here as well. Now, the common name and the Latin name will always be there because that one is connected to the safety information. That one you won't be able to change. But you will be able to change the currency, the price, the quantity, the supplier, and I believe you can add the expiration date and if it's organic and not organic. But that one is the next release, and I hope actually that I can bring this one to you next Wednesday already. So Seth is pounding away to get this all to you in a timely manner, but software sometimes takes its time. So I'm going to remove myself. Hello, Donna. Yes, so I hope you were able to see it. If not, watch the replay as well. It's available to you, of course, in any time in all of the videos. I will also send an email around with this one because I really like this one now. It will save you some time. You will be able to not scroll up and down all the time. So that is this one. And then I hope to bring you the next release next week. So if you have any questions in regard to Blend Precisely, you can send me an email to hello@blendprecisely.io. Sorry, hello@blendprecisely.io. Let me put this into the banner quickly. Here, that's the email address. So send me an email here if you have any questions. If you would like to try out Blend Precisely, we have our 14-day trial always, and then you can just go ahead and go to blendprecisely.io, also now in the ticker down here, and you will be able to sign up, try it out for 14 days and see how you like it. It's not Lab Aroma, it's not Dropsmith. I get that question actually a lot. It is a calculation app. It's meant for your business. It's meant to create profit or create profitable blends. So there's a lot of statistics in there. There's also a few pie charts and safety information, and the prices are being accurately calculated, and also you will find the dilution ratio and blend percentages and whatnot else. So, and as we speak and what you saw today, probably we will be adding a lot of new features coming down the road because we get more and more requests. So, which is great. That means you guys are working with the app and you have ideas, and we would like to implement them as much as we can. All right. So if there are no other questions right now, I will already say goodbye. It was only 11 minutes. Sometimes short and sweet is good because we all have things to do and places to go. And I will definitely see you back next Wednesday, same time, 5 p.m. my time, and noon Eastern Standard Time, and then 10, 5, 6, 7, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you soon. Bye. Ciao, ciao.